Hey guys, Jack T-Win-Bees out here. So I didn't video myself doing this, but I just made a split of my really good hive. They had 10 of the 11 frames in the box, and I know I've got some queens coming in 2 weeks to do another split, but they're filling up about 2 frames a week right now, so this will set them back a little bit, not too much. They've still got about 7 full frames of brood. They have started to backfill a little bit with honey, so I did want to give them a little bit more space. I didn't want to add on another box and then split them off right after I had that box, so I decided to go ahead and split them. The weather's going to be good. It's only going to be about 55 tonight, and then tomorrow it's in the 60s at night and 80s during the day. And they're making some drones. So let me show you what I did here. So get down here. I took 2 frames from them. Pull out this frame pulled out here.
Nothing.
So they're actually pretty quiet, and I know I didn't get either queen. So what I did is I took 2 frames from my good hive, and they're full. There is a little bit of drone comb there in the middle. They fill with honey, but there's some larvae down there. And all around this outside over here, there's young larvae, probably a day or 2 larvae, and then a bunch of eggs on this side. And then on this side, again, there's some drones in the middle, but that's okay. There's larvae all the way out here with some eggs, larvae at the bottom, and over here is all that side comb. There's all full of eggs and small larvae. So that's where I'm hoping they're gonna get their new queen from, right there.
There's queen right here.
No, there's no queen, bud. I made sure. I know I didn't get the queen. I found the queen in both hives. So this one's a bunch of capped brood. There are a few eggs over here on the outside.
Not me see it for.
And then this side again has a bunch more capped with some larvae and some eggs over here on the side. That's all drone comb. It's bigger than this worker brood. So that's what they got. And they do have some honey in there that they've stored. So they've got 2 frames. One's that first one I showed you is mostly larvae and eggs. There's a little bit of cat brood. And the other one's mostly cat brood. That'll give them a good boost in population. But I also, instead of just taking those frames, I did give them a shake from the other hive. They got a frame I shook off in there. So that also gave them a little bit of a boost. But there's our split. I put it over here too. So this doesn't get morning sun, but it gets sun basically from noon on during the day. So I'm gonna see if they do a little bit there. When I get my queens, I'm gonna put one over there and one over here and just see if getting a little bit more sun does better. But I really want to daughter this queen. And so instead of adding another box just to basically take the frames they're gonna draw in a couple days, I just want to have a split. There's drones flying, so hopefully this queen, they raise a good queen, get some good queen cells built, and she gets out and gets mated well and makes it back. So super excited. I don't think there's many foragers. I think they're mostly nurse bees. The frame I shook was a brood frame, so hopefully it's mostly nurse bees and we won't have to worry about any drift. Okay, bud, I'll help you. We've got to get our suit put on there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna add a top feeder to it and leave them alone. I'll check them. We'll see how busy I get. I may not check them. I may check them in a week just to see if they've got queen cells, and then I'll check them in about 3 weeks and look for eggs, and hopefully got us a queen. But anyways, that's what we got going on today. Thanks for watching.